So hello everyone, and welcome to another fantastical stream. I'm Spyro 1000. It's a good day today. To die today. Gamescom was today, which is always exciting. Lots of people getting lots of fun things, having lots of fun times, talking about and showing off some of the latest and greatest in gaming, obviously, of course. I don't really celebrate or do that much for Gamescom. I don't do special podcasts for Gamescom. I don't really look into Gamescom as much. I kind of just get the nice flip notes later on because that's just how I roll. I'm not usually too into it. So, for the most part, I mean, all I know is that we got Sekiro's launch date. We got, what's the other game that I was really liking? I was really looking forward to. Not Dark Souls. That is actually what Sekiro kind of is. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry got a good launch date. Both March games. They're going to be March brothers in arms, which will be pretty exciting, I'd say. So I think that kind of works out pretty nicely. I think that's kind of a good way to celebrate the new year. So we're going to have a lot of good games, sequels, remakes, new and old, the usual shenanigans afoot left and right. But in any event, I can dismiss this. See, the only unfortunate part is, let me really quickly copy and then immediately paste duplicate, and then rename. No, not remove, rename. I'm glad I haven't removed the starting soon yet, because I'm still ironing this out. Okay, beautiful. I can remove this. Alright. I like Fade. Fade is good. Alright, in any event, whatever. We can transition, as it were. Maybe that's a little bit too fast of a transition, in all honesty. But yeah, I'm going to be playing some more Spyro 3 today, just because I want to at least get close to finishing this game up. It still feels like a lifetime ago, where they didn't even announce this game was going to be remade. And yet and still, here we are in the present day. So that's going to be exciting, obviously. So, the only thing left to do is 2 worlds, a speedway, and my most favorite stage in the whole game, which is Lost Fleet, and Charmed Ridge right after, which is my second most favorite stage in the game, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, you think?
That is incredibly low. Okay, beautiful.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can shake me pick at. Darn shame, too, because I was mighty close to finding me treasure.
Indeed. I've actually seen some good footage of Spyro 3. Or not Spyro 3, of all the different pictures and stuff that's coming out. It's kind of hard to avoid it, but it's kind of something I don't mind being heavily spoiled on, because I just want to see how nice this game looks. It's like one of those nice comparisons of how you used to think games looked versus how they look now. Just flame these guys? Yes. It's one of those cool things that if you're like a long-time nostalgic fan of something, you know, people will always say, well, things look better with rose-tinted glasses, right? Like, things look better in your mind's eye. Which isn't totally the case with Spyro. I think that it really kind of captured the feel of the original game. These guys don't die. It's like nasty minions. Which I think is pretty cool. They have been doing nothing but paying nice, close attention to detail. So I have to give them a fair shake of credit for that. Okay. You charge that? No, you can't. think the cannon is the only way to hit these things. This is very much like a Spyro 1 level, to be truthful. Because it's just, they have the vultures from, what was it, Cliff Town? Or something like that. I think the vultures might attack you, but... So yeah, I mean, for Sekiro, I think that's probably one of the cooler games that I'm looking at, that I'm eyeing up, basically, to see if I want to get or not, which probably the answer is yes, because I get basically a big game. I think that's something that's going to be actually rather interesting, because I like a lot of the Souls games. They're not my most favorite games, but I do play a good chunk of them. So, I think Sekiro is shaping up pretty nicely. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm more excited for... I'm gonna wait for him to move. More excited for the winter games this year than the spring games. Just simply because I feel like the winter games are more in line with what I usually like. So we got Smash. Spyro is still a winter game. Or a fall game, if you want to call it that. Whatever your favorite season between the two is. So I'm gonna look forward to doing that. And Pokemon, obviously. I think I said Smash already. Red Dead. Xenoblade a bit. Especially since Spyro got delayed, basically my full undivided attention will be going to Xenoblade. Which I think will be pretty interesting. If it's any better or worse than the main story, which, in my opinion, 2 left a lot to be desired at the end, especially, in my opinion. Do these things attack you? Maybe they don't. Maybe you're just slaughtering peaceful denizens. Is there another one that flies? I don't know if he comes over here specifically. Oh no, he does. Got him. And then Devil May Cry got a launch. I think it's like March 8th and the 9th or something? March 11th? I don't know, I wrote it down somewhere, so I'd have to look. Check the podcast document.
Would you look at that?
Craig! That's him during one of my streams, apparently. So basically the most meat. What the hell? The crab was trying to use the power. Okay. The whole point of this level is to get underwater and then loops back around here. So a good chunk of the gems in this level are literally hidden inside the acid. So you're kind of just running the loop over and over again. It's literally a Chad egg. I'm so fucking done. It's literally Chad. I don't make it up. I didn't make the game. I merely played it. Is this how you, What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind of cool how they reused a lot of the old school enemies. Specifically, I think there's a fucking racing challenge in this level. I remember it. It's yeah, here we go. It's over here. It's like how that crab was glitched. And that clap was clairvoyant. Always a good thing. I forgot to take off the BRB. My bad. I swear I've been here the whole time. It's actually happening. That is a real thing. I don't think you can flame the Rhinox. Oh, you can. You can be a dick even before you start. Do you, Oh, no, that's right, because Hunter's captured. I can't even do this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, that works out. Let me really quickly... Do I, Oh, crap. That wasn't good. Hang on. I gotta fix this. Okay, that was terrifying for about half a minute. Anyway, yeah, I can't do that because Hunter's captured due to story. So all the, as you would kind of expect, all the Hunter stuff is locked off for now, and it comes back later. But oh crap! Did I miss one? Okay, we're just gonna be buddy buddies. I'm gonna miss you a bunch, and you just don't attack me. That also works. I like how the game is kind of camera lenient. Like if you can't see them, they won't try to attack you too much. Okay. So actually, there's not too much point in me doing many of the side things here. I might as well just go ahead and just complete the mission. Just try to get through as much as possible and then get to Charmed Ridge. Is there a whirlwind that goes up somewhere? Yeah, there we go. I think this is where you're specifically supposed to shoot these vultures, but I don't really have much of a reason to do it because I already killed them. Unless they respawn or these are different ones and they drop treasure, but otherwise I'll need to do that. So we can just move on. An apology and lunch.
Hello, I thought you might be
I
hungry.
literally got you an octopus.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
I had to help Spyro rescue the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes. This was their original home.
Like, oh, he's the default
But
dragon.
a long time ago, the sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back, if you let me go.
I'm sorry, I can't.
No betrayals today. I believe she literally betrays him, not even a cutscene later. Some nice turncoat syndrome. This is 2000, so it's whatever. This game is literally old enough to go to college. Did I not break this? Oh no, this respawns. It never actually fully disappears. Charm Ridge is the last one. I think because I just have enough eggs, every time I complete a level, they will autoplay a cutscene for me. It's some kind of like hidden egg counter that determines how much progress you can and are going to make.
Spyro, we urgently need your help.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the most Spyro 1-esque area, I despise it. Lost Fleet isn't awful. Just this one is really like a throwback. I remember dying with that too. Yeah, there's a ladder here. You don't have to go around the whole area. But, yeah, for the most part, I don't really follow Gamescom. I try to keep a... I think he will place it down too slow. You could just literally run around it. Not under it, though. Yep. Of course, Moneybags is here to gate you. I don't think he's ever gated me out of a level.
Your lucky day.
Yeah, 600 gems. It's unfortunate, but I think in both games they give you back the gems you spend, so it doesn't really matter that much. Either or, because everyone knows Moneybags is the most beloved and hated character. I like how they're literally just shooting arrows. Like, literal arrows. Oh! Ooh. Frisky there. Actually, it almost looks like you are supposed to get knocked off. I thought this was a hole that you couldn't really climb out of. Apparently you can, but it doesn't really seem likely if you do fall in.
There is no time to lose.
Oh, I see that. Definitely worth grabbing, and this is how you get all the other, defeat all the other cats on the ledges and stuff. If I don't talk much, it's because I kind of killed my voice in the last few days. So I'm trying to lay low here. Trying to give myself some good convalescence. Just kind of recoup a little bit. For lack of a better phrase. Fireball didn't make it blow up instantly. But yeah, I definitely think that Spyro 2 is the easiest to play through. Because it's a pretty light, short game. Let me get rid of these guys up here first. It's not really particularly difficult. So it's fairly easy to just relax and play. Is that it? I think so. Oh no, I think you need this to hit those on the ledge over there. I think you kind of got to rush a bit to do that. Fuck you. Yeah, he's immune to damage until late in the game, where you get some catharsis. You know, you get a little bit of payback. I don't think you need to do this like this. Yeah, I think later on you can glide over in there, and there's a power up in there. But it does stop the bridges and stuff from shifting. What's up? Why would they have a castle drawbridge that doesn't extend across the whole way? I went face first into that. And I went face first into that. Wow. I got my ass kicked. Are there even any, like, health pickups anywhere around here? I don't even think you can leave this way because you don't have enough height. What's up?
Oh! Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Azrael just the dreamiest? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Azrael says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
Absolutely. Spyro has these very weird love stories. Oh, Sakura! It's very weird love stories, I don't know. He has the fucking biker gang earring, too. He's literally death metal over here. Don't they jump on the... Yeah, here we go. It is right off into the literal nothingness that is the pixelated background. Can't even hate. So the rest of the level is basically figuring out the rest of everything. I need health. I am really low. Wow, okay. See if I don't get popped with this guy. I think I can complete this level right now. I'm pretty sure. This is Sergeant Bird, where he has to, like, fight... What is it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to come back and do this. I'm not going to leave the level. I'm going to come back and do this, because you need full health for this, because it's really annoying. It's difficult. So, I mean, at the bare minimum now, I can kind of get a little bit of health back. Because you kind of gotta hover, and it's literally the level of where the floor is lava, which is always fun. In any event, I need to go back through the level, I think, because I don't think you can go around this way. I don't really need the extra lives. I forget how to get to those, so I'm not even gonna really bother. Okay, I'm gonna get that. Is there a cat up there? Yeah, there is. I think to get that cat, I actually don't know how you're supposed to get to him. I think you have to jump from there and glide around the whole area. It's like a lot of traditional old school Spyro platforming. Too early. That's exactly what you gotta do. He just tried to anti-air me. I didn't know that they could fire up. I thought they could only fire laterally. That works out. I like how this is clipped. This is something that happens with PlayStation emulation sometimes, because they're technically both inside of a... They're literally objects inside each other. Really weird stuff. be honest, I actually think that that's kind of cool. It's like artifacting inside of objects. So is this, I think you glide from here, which is perfectly safe. Damn, okay. Pretty quick with that. So I know the bird one is to fight against the fairies, I think, right? Or no, you're helping the fairies, I think. I don't remember. But this is... Oh, this is Jack and the... Oh, this one's annoying. Jack and the Beanstalk. So they're magic, I can't make them do anything. Yeah, so this is everyone's favorite. I think the only ones that do anything are the obvious jumping ones. Yeah, so that Sprout's high, and this Sprout's low. So obviously you do it the wrong way first, so that way you can get this. They kind of did fix it up a bit from the Spyro 2 incarnation, where you kind of had to like jump on it as it sprouted, which to this day I don't really think is the way they intended. I don't think they intended it that way. I think that's just kind of how I do it. I don't think that was actually intentional. Okay, we got both. Well, this is clearly the wrong way. Does it not sprout in this, or what the hell? That was very finicky. Yeah, I think that's... Actually, that's not the end. Okay. So now we do literally the same thing in reverse. Yeah, the Spyro 2 version of this with, not Rapunzel, the bird that's literally running away from Romeo is actually a lot easier. Or actually a lot harder, I should say. Because you kind of have to, like... But you could get away with not being perfect on that. Like, this one you actually have to play by the rules. Because the puzzle is, I guess, just for lack of a better term, more refined. Correct.
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Chalet.
You've been doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing all the hard
Why
work.
don't you take 2 more seats?
Also, the obvious good thing is that, wait, do you drop 2 seats here? Yeah, you drop 2 jumping seats. The obvious good thing here is that you can climb back up if you fall down without having to reset the puzzle. What does this even look like? So the last one has to definitely be a super bouncy one, but then the first 2, I don't know. Is it just a normal flower? And then a mushroom, or mushroom, flower, mushroom? that's it at all. Actually, it might very well be. That might be it. I feel like this is kind of a trick. What is that? Again, I don't remember totally, but I mean, there's not that many different combinations that you could do anyway. So. When you actually think about it, there's only 2 different combinations, because this has to be a bouncy pad at the end. Yeah, this can't be it though. Maybe if it was taller. What? Put it in the ground. I also don't think this is it either. I think I remember this. Yeah, it's the other way. Hold on. Which is not going to be good. Actually, is it possible to go back and get another bouncy one? It might be. I want to actually see. Can you actually complete this with 3, or do you absolutely need to put that one there? Alright, that makes it a lot easier. So you could just bounce from one to the other. Ah, fuck. Okay. Just slightly higher. I think for that one you have to like hover immediately on the last one too. Nah, I did it wrong. I can already tell I did it wrong. Really? I'm having 0 luck with this. I can just stay on this and rotate, so I don't need to go all the way back there. Come on. I'm getting completely screwed over here. Dude, I'm having no luck with this. It's got to be the most perfectly timed hover in the game, basically. Oh, hey, the Worldly Gamer. Thanks for liking my username. I mean, I like it myself to some degree. I actually wanted to I was thinking about changing it a while back, but for the most part, I just I deal with it. I think it's not the worst in the world. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for picking me as your content curator of choice, even for a split second. Thank you. Okay. Easy. I like how he doesn't even go around the same way. He just sort of auto-completes it. Just by jumping up the wall.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs for a souvenir.
Yeah, thanks. I get the egg. I get 1 egg. The egg is basically as big as the goose, too. Doesn't he say something like that's the ugliest goose I've ever seen?
That's the ugliest goose I've
Absolutely.
ever seen.
That's actually the real treasure of getting in here. But yeah, I cannot believe I quoted him right down to the exact same words. But yeah, that's it for this. So the only thing left to do is Sergeant Bird's level. And I think I'll have all the gems in the base level, unless there was a gem. No, there wasn't a gem behind that. Because I just checked. I checked with my elite cheat code. Goodbye. Which I really hope that when they remake Spyro 1, it has this as well, the ability to detect gems. I don't think anyone's going to complain if they put that in, so I'd like that. Oh yeah, I have to do the teleporting boss. And I think that's the last bit of gems for outside of this mission. So yeah, basically this takes you back around the whole level. I think you have to hover for that, actually. I think you actually have to not fall. I think I went the wrong way, too. No, here it is. I think that's actually kind of one of the cheapest ways that they could try to get you killed. Is because if you AFK that, I don't think they really did the whirlwinds in this level right, because there was that other whirlwind that kind of like half shot me onto the ledge. So I was kind of sad about that, because thankfully nothing bad happens if you do that one incorrectly. But that one that's instant death, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have enough hit points to jump out. But anyway. Let me stop real quick. I might want to. I'm glad they postponed. Yeah, I agree with you, World of Gamer. I would rather have them have it finished too, have it done nicely, as opposed to, well, they need to cut a deadline, and so they just did whatever. I think we've seen too many games like Sonic 06, and if you're knowledgeable in the Spyro development lore, you'll know that Into the Dragonfly suffered the exact same fate. I think that that was a huge mistake. So, if what they're saying is truthful, yeah, I played Into the Dragonfly. Oh yeah, absolutely. I played Into the Dragonfly when I was 7, because it was December of 2002 when I got it. I played it. Oh yeah, they rushed that one out for holiday season. They had no qualms about that, and you could tell the game sucked. It's awful. And the saddest thing is if the game performed well, it probably wouldn't be that bad of a game. It would just be a rehash of these games, but I think people would have been okay with it. Because what was it? A Hero's Tale was kind of a rehash of it, but it was a good rehash because people liked it. Oh, I actually don't know how to get back to the starting platform. Let me just glide. Spyro 3 is my second favorite of the trilogy. I think Spyro 2 is my number one. But don't get me wrong, I love all three of these games. They're magnificent masterpieces. Absolutely. All three of them. Okay, that's all the gems. I love every single one of them. But yeah, I mean, if they're telling the truth, you know, I think a lot of people got a little salty that all three of the games aren't on the disc, whereas with the Crash collection they were. I don't know if that's Activision trying to rush it to print, but you know, hopefully they rectify whatever issues they were having, because the whole point of a remaster of something this iconic is for it to be a TLC. You know what I mean? It's meant for the fans.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for a.
The trolley? No, not really. Spyro 3 is like the perfection of the formula, honestly. But I think 2 had a really just nice,
James, we were supposed to
everything,
visit the temple
you
an
know?
hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. Well, that is, unless you want to battle the witches.
Absolutely. But yeah, as you know, Spyro is kind of a meme game, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. Wow, they literally just ride at you. Okay. I don't remember that. I think they only ride at you if the camera focuses on them. So, like, if I do this...
So, I see those rocket launchers.
The trolley
are
minigames
just
weren't that
partial
bad, though.
Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality.
Okay. The trolley minigame wasn't too bad. Is Trouble with the Trolley like a meme line from someone? Because I just remember the trolley minigames. Both the one in, what was it? Not Zephyr. The port level. The port level and the end of the game as well. Oh shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably die on phase 2. But that's fine.
I must admit.
Oh, wait, I don't think you have to do all 3 of these in a row, do you? So my biggest concern is that they will come in and immediately do that and, like, try to start attacking me. So yeah, they don't ram you anymore in this. Now, I don't do you have to do this all in one go? I think you do, actually. Let's see. Yep, absolutely. Okay, well I can do it in one go. It's not that awful. Oh, the one with the port and bucket. Oh yeah, Trouble with the Trolley. Hey, I remember that for failing. Thank you. I actually do remember that line. He like kind of mockingly says it too. He like knows what he's asking you to do is really dumb too. So he's like, Trouble with the Trolley, eh? Yeah, no, but Spyro 3 is way more of a meme game though. Spyro 3 is heavily a meme game by far.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just...
What if... you know what? Never mind. I think my favorite minigame in Spyro 2... I think my favorite area in Spyro 2 is probably Autumn Plains. Because when I first got there, I was like, wow, well, this is a nice change of pace. Oh, shit. Oh, well, this is bad. This is bad. I think the missiles are kind of wide, because I would be kind of screwed if they weren't. See, I know one of the strategies I used to do is you can kind of like bop a few as they come out if you maintain the right amount of hover and the missile timing. It's just they do shit like that, like they drop in like they're on strings, you know, like a puppet. So if you're gonna like, you gotta like kind of go vertical, basically, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. Damn, I got a twofer! Alright, nice double kill.
James, I knew you weren't the leader of the Hummingbird Resistance Movement for nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves. But first, I have
the egg. But what would it matter if they have the temple all to themselves? The floor is literally, well, ooze, as they say. Alright, we're done with the level. You don't like Sheila? I actually thought Sheila was a pretty cool companion. I mean, maybe because she's the first. So as a kid, it was like the first time to play as someone who wasn't Spyro. But I thought Sheila was pretty cool. I actually dislike the Agent 9 levels the most and the Bentley levels the most. I think that Bentley's levels are like the least to do with anything. Like the way the combat plays and everything. The boxing minigame I did last night was a complete disaster. If you weren't here to see that. That, I could never do that at all properly. I think I'm okay now. Just the speedway. There's 11 more eggs? Oh yeah, because I didn't do anything in Lost Fleet. Yeah, I didn't do Sink the Subs, and I didn't do the other ones. So it's Honey Speedway and then Scorch's Pit. Okay. Bentley's level, the boxing level, in my opinion, is the hardest mission in the game. If you can pass the boxing mission, I think everything else is good. But the boxing mission is hard to me because of the, he always kind of counterpicks whatever you're going to do. And you kind of are just left with really, like, slow out of position punches. I really hated that. Honeycombs, beehives, bees, and bears. Oh, Lord. We'll just follow the easy trail. Oh, shit. This is harder than I remember. But yeah, I recorded my stream. Well, I don't really record it. I sort of just export it to YouTube, if you want to check out my YouTube. Shameless plug, of course. But, shameless streamer. Why not? There's the hunter sign. I can't even do the hunter mission right now. So once I complete this, I'm done. Did these guys try to sting me back? No. I think this is the treetops background as well. What was it? Bears? Technically, yeah, you're not supposed to chase these. That's a very weird looking bear. I feel like they reskinned something from somewhere. Technically, I don't think you're supposed to chase any of the, You're supposed to go the other way, I think. I'm a casual player, what can I say? Oh, you don't get any spare time for doing it this way. Wow. I could have sworn you got spare time for doing that. Okay, well, I can do that again. Yeah, I guess you don't. I just know that if you don't chase them, it's a little bit harder. Just because of... if you miss one, you're kind of screwed, but you do encounter them faster, technically. Okay. That was the last one right there. Everything. Oh no, oh, I missed two apparently this time. I got all the gems. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, never mind. That's way easier than chasing them, obviously. Okay. So the only thing left to do is, race the honeybees. Actually, maybe I should just save that for later and just move on with the story. Let's do that later. Let me get a drink. I know I said I wouldn't talk much, but I always end up rambling whenever I stream. Okay. I think, Ray, I'm done now. I think I did every world here, right? Yeah. So I think what happens is that when you get out of the water, don't they insta-teleport you? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see something. No, okay. You actually have to go talk to them yourself? Yeah.
The rocket's fueled up.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna get a little bit of health first before I do this. Scorch is not nearly as hard as Spike. Spike is in another level of difficulty, basically. Scorch is pretty chill. I say that. Oops. I say that, but of course he'll kick my ass. But at least this way we can go by Agent 9 once we beat this, and then after that we can do everything in the game. Save to the same game. Okay. Midnight Mountain, which is my favorite location, and I think I've seen a little bit be in the remaster. A monster to end all monsters.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm going to create a monster to end all monsters. And I'm going to send it out to destroy all the dragons, even the little hatchlings. Yes.
She's a murderous maniac.
Smash them and crush them and grind them and tear them. Oh, yes. Smear them and smoosh them and crack them and crease them.
But, won't that kill them?
Of course.
That doesn't matter, as long as I can still collect their wings.
What? All this time you've only wanted them for their wings?
Of course, you ignorant girl. I need them for a spell, so I can live forever.
Wait a second. A spell?
What did you think I was going to do with all those dragons? Open a zoo?
Yeah, it's actually a good one. I like the guards
You said
back
just
there.
keeping them in our world was enough. You never said you had to kill them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them from wriggling so much.
You're terrible.
It's pretty dark for a kid's
I
game.
can't believe I've ever
All right.
listened to you.
Stupid, insolent brat. I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon. Now, where was I?
Aha, this guy. Come here, push him forward. Probably the most evil villain in all of Spyro, actually. All things considered. You know, having lemonade is actually not a great idea, to be honest. It's sticky. Oh, I can hear his beating wings. That's pretty creepy in surround sound.
This might be our last stand, Spyro. The sorceress plans to use this monster to destroy every iota of her opposition, beginning with the two of us. Alas, there is no time for ruminating. A battle awaits us. I will endeavour to assist you by means of a steady provision of combustible projectiles.
Absolutely. I guess Bentley's a poet. I don't really remember that much. Probably should have just free aimed that. Don't these things die if you don't hit them? Oh no, they don't. Okay, well that was close. But yeah, as you can see, compared to Spike, this is nothing. This is easy. The only hard part is that this is not a shooter by any measure. Can you run these? Yeah, you can. Okay. They're the fucking literally suicidal assholes. Oh, wow, I hit him. Oh, shit. Somehow that didn't hit me. Well, you know what? I'm okay with that. I guess they have to actually physically touch you. Physically be on you. Okay, tree. Shit. Easiest boss in the whole game. James. Oh, we got the usual troop here. Hello. Hello. by far the easiest boss in the game, though. And the most fun, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Okay, the escape. I don't know why I started watching all the cutscenes. Yes, they fall in love. Very good. Another warrior falls victim to the clutches of love. This is my favorite area in the game. I love it. Alright, here she is. I'm good now. I don't wear the hood anymore.
Spyro, I know you don't trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay? I
like how that gets cut off at the end, by the way. How many eggs do you need to open the sorceress's portal? Because depending, it might be possible, like in Spyro 2, to just do it right away. Maybe, though. I don't know. This is where you're supposed to do this. Yeah. It's meant to be a little bit of a platforming challenge. Wow.
Well, Spyro, look what I have.
The last
here.
playable character.
A life-size Space Monkey action figure, complete with a fully operational laser. I'd love to let him out so you could play with him, but the sorceress seems to think he's a menace.
1,300 is nothing. But was that a weakness for helping silly little creatures, haven't you? There you go. No hard feelings. Oh no, you ever seen a bear dance? You think Moneybags will learn at this point not to, like, piss off everything that's weaponized, but, you know.
I'm free! Thanks, Spyro! Ooh, say, you ever see a bear dance?
Only in Soviet Russia, comrade.
No.
Today's your lucky day,
It's
yeah.
your lucky day. Check this out.
Oh, he does a dick shot! Oh! Wow.
Answer, isn't he? Not much stamina, though. Too bad. I had a lot more ammo left. Anyway, I heard all about how you've been fighting the sorceress and her armies and kicking all that butt, and I just wanted to say, huzzah! Yippee! Woohoo! Wish I could stay, but my homeworld's been overrun by Rhinox since I've been captured. If you happen to see the sorceress, tell her I'll be giving her dancing lessons real soon.
Serenade.
You bet. Later!
That was incredible. I totally forgot he does a dick shot. Okay. Perfect for a kid's game. As a kid, I didn't get it, so I guess it is perfect. We're not going to do Agent 9's lair yet. But now, because we've unlocked it, I don't think you need to beat his level to use him in other levels. I think just buying him was enough. Of course, you buy him with in-game money, such a taboo by today's standards, to be rewarded for your accomplishments in-game. Of course, in my very, very hilarious humor. Alright, yep, everyone's favorite. Yep. I think for this one, what you can do, is you can like hover and glide off the side of the building and catch him. You're really supposed to get him like right there, because it's safe and you won't fly off by accident. There you go. Any turn like that is fine to catch him. Yep. Apparently they have an Assassin's Creed Odyssey level here for some reason. Almost 20 years too soon. Okay, before I do any mission, I want to check to see what the required amount of eggs are to get into the sorceress's lair. I want to say... Oh, I can hop on that. I want to say that it is something like 120, just to gate you out in case you perfect the reward before it. Because in Spyro 2, you could just beat Ripto right away without doing any of the Winter Tundra stages. This is my least favorite level in the game. by far, dino mines. Because all the dinosaurs there basically use revolvers and they shoot you on sight. Let's see, how much do you need? Oh, I did it!
You did it, Spyro! You found enough of the dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal. Once I've opened it, you can confront the sorceress whenever you're ready. But be careful. She'll be expecting you.
I guess it's 100, or maybe it's less, I don't know. I'd have to do like a minimalist run to try and do that thing. That'd be pretty interesting, to do as little as possible to beat the game. In fact, in all honesty, that would take way less time. Alright, we beat the game. Because there's other stuff to do, obviously. Let's see. Race the Bees. Hunter's free, so I could do that. Ninja HQ. I want to say there's only these few missions, right? Because there's nothing in these two worlds to redo. So, let's actually, fuck it. We'll just beat the game now. Then we'll come back. Let's get this egg since it's right here in my face. And then let me get the secret egg, too. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to find out the secret egg. I think one day I just found it randomly while I was looking for it. I believe... Oh, it's right here. There we go. So I guess they do mark the wall. I don't know. I thought they didn't. But yeah, they give you free eggs here. They give you like 5 free eggs just for showing up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, one of these usually gives a butterfly. Alright, we'll just finish the game up. Obviously, I'll try to do the 100%. Not try, I've done it before, but... I mean, at least what I mean to say is I will endeavor to do that tonight, because there's not really too much left, as you see. There's a few speedway challenges, and then most of the world's here. Okay. He doesn't really say much. I don't really remember much of the fighting. I know she protects herself, I believe, right? Yeah, I think she does. I don't think you can hurt her. Can you? Yeah, no, you can't. Okay. That's not at all how you beat her. Oh yeah, he drops the fortress bullshit. Oh, fuck me. I'm doing awfully at this. Yeah, he drops cannons. I think at the last phase, I remember he drops UFOs to help you. Okay. At some point they upgrade to like really, yeah, as you can see, it upgrades to like a hover car, a UFO. They don't really have good boss music for her for this. I mean, maybe that's because they're hinting that this isn't the final boss. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. If you've ever played this game, you probably already know. Oh wow, she actually did. Yeah, I know at the last phase you can, it's kind of weird because he could probably just shoot her. He just like kind of chooses not to. Come on, get in there. There you go, you can strafe those. I think now we're on to UFOs. And that's literally the culmination of the game. Thank you. So So basically with this, you can more or less avoid 90% of her attacks. You can freely just sort of zap her as much as you want. It's kind of just a catharsis, basically. She can't really hurt you, except with that. I also think you can get on Agent 9's platform as well, but I don't think you can snipe down any of the extra balloons. Wow, that was like 2 feet in front of her. Head right in the head. Wow. It's very picky, even though it doesn't look like that. Yeah, that green spell doesn't really hit you as long as you pull up. I don't really know if you can even clip off for that much. Not that great an aim with it like it used to be. Okay. And that should be it. Most logic would dictate, like with Ripto. George! He's the first dragon to fly like that and actually is able to. That makes him special. Alright. But she lives! It's literally the Terminator 2. Alright, in reverse, kinda. Deja vu. I've been in this place before.
Spyro, you've just defeated the sorceress, rescued the dragon eggs, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds. What do you plan
Go on
to
hiatus
do
for
next?
20 years.
Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley. You know, I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
No clue.
Me?
No.
No. If I do happen to encounter him, however, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
Why are you lying, dude? Oh yeah, this is the one cutscene in the game that Alora's in. No, she's in 2. She's in 2, maybe 3 of the whole game.
It's a funny thing, Spyro. I adjusted Avalar's portals to take me to the Dragon Worlds, but somehow I ended up here. Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date.
By 1,000 years.
That would explain why the book was so cheap.
So, now that you're done saving the world again, are you gonna visit me in Avalar?
Sure, Alora, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs and... Well,
They're really hyping up
Hunter's
that you should find the
disappeared
rest of the eggs.
again. Did you say Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with...
Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc over in those bushes?
Rhinoc! Ooh, let me at him. You want a piece of me, Rhinoc boy? Eat laser, punk! Come on now, no fair hiding.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I mean, I'm sure he will turn up
It'll
soon.
be quite handy.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
I think she's in the next cutscene. That's literally it. Oh, forget Billy in the wall. The goat. Sheila's cool. The goats are. Okay. You know what? Let's.
Now, how many times have I told you not to tease?
Let's totally not. One less noble warrior. Bunny X Cheetah.
Mwah.
It's like Skitty X Whalelord. It's fantastic, I guess, for the fan base.
It's a sad sight, Sparks.
Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love.
Plague of love,
Just
okay.
look away. Well, I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
Which their pairing is even weirder than that. But yes, they're incredibly hyping up you should find the rest of the eggs, because once you do that, you can challenge the Super Sorceress. So once again, we get a nice Insomniac Games slide, which is cool because now they're working on Spider-Man. Although, to be fair, Spider-Man is literally over. That guy's name is Gavin Dude. I think most of the dragons are named after people from the staff, although I'm not too sure about that. But it's kind of crazy when you think about it. They made 3 glorious games, and they literally jump-started themselves into making a million other games, which is really cool and crazy. But I like that. I like Insomniac a lot. I think they're very talented at what they do. It just sucks that they only made 3 of these masterpieces, and then they moved on. And I am a little salty, admittedly. I like how you clipped through the wall there. I am a little salty that they did make like 10 Ratchet & Clank games, whereas they only made 3 Spyro games. I mean, I guess they were just more into making shooters. Maybe that's more their calling, and they just happen to make good platforming games, but I do kind of feel like they could have come back and made more. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, it is what it is. I believe they signed off on Toys for Bob's remake because they felt it did the original justice. I don't think anyone who worked on the original feels that there wasn't, you know, justice done. Warner Brothers post-production, oh boy. Well, this is gonna get claimed. But I don't think anyone who worked on the originals didn't say that the Tom Kenny, of course. Andre, I can never pronounce his name, Soliglioso? I know he voices Tony Montana in the Scarface game. Tom Kenny is also Sergeant Bird, okay. And Tom Kenny voices SpongeBob, obviously. I think around this time he had already started voicing SpongeBob. It's actually kind of crazy. I wonder where all the different voice actors and actresses ended up after doing this. I mean, well, we know Tom Kenny did like a ton of stuff in this game, and now he's most widely known for SpongeBob and a couple other things, but that's what I recognize him for. So he would voice Sparks the Dragonfly, and then he would go on to voice basically the kingpin of Miami drug running and money laundering. It's kind of crazy. I mean, if you look at anyone's resume, they kind of all have crazy stuff going on. This is the one level I didn't do. Well, there's a lot of levels I didn't do. I didn't do the Agent 9 level. They showed that one. This one is the Tomb Raider inspired level. Which I actually, I think I own the original Tomb Raiders. I don't know if I've ever really played them. I'm not a huge fan of Tomb Raider by any real measure. So when you complete this game a second time, do they change what levels they show? I always really like their this rendition of doing credits. I think that this and Smash Bros do really nice credits because they at least show you something while the text is on the screen. Like nowadays, you play a game, the text it's a scroll upward. You know, it's like a movie. You know, it's a little bit snazzier when you can take a video game and you can show off, you know, the credits and show off the levels and show off all these other things. I think that's a little bit more interesting, while giving credit, of course, to the people who actually, you know, played the game and tested it or created it or had anything to do with it. I just personally feel like, you know, you go through the effort of making a game. A lot of people did a lot of cool credits in their video games. So I think Bayonetta lets you fight through them. Smash Bros makes it a laser game or a beat 'em up game where you punch the incoming credit titles. This is just showing off stuff. It's nice. It's a good touch. because I find that a lot of times nowadays, you know, I complete a game, I complete a playthrough, it's like, you know, you're sitting through the end of a movie, basically. It's absolutely just a black screen. Nothing is happening. Yeah, Universal Interactive. I don't even know if Universal even works on any video games anymore. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. It's quite the mystery. Anyway. Hope you have enjoyed the Spyro trilogy. Yeah, they intended for this to be the last one. But 4 great, fun, sleepless years creating it. You can find us at InsomniacGames.com. Back when you would have had to look it up on dial-up, by the way. Nowadays, you can open 100 tabs and do whatever. But back then, you would have had to use dial-up. Okay. So having done that, we can do everything else in the game. You don't need to recomplete that at all. Oh, here we go. We get the catharsis. Here we go. Now this is purely cathartic, my friends.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Avalar. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles.
Yeah, sure, asshole. This is the catharsis right here, my friends, that we have so longed for. It's actually possible to go too fast for him. So basically, you get back all the money that you paid him throughout the game, which is great. This is just the palate cleanser, basically. It's a nice little reward on top of that. Like how this game has a nice post-game. Which all the Spyros have post-games, so I mean, I guess it's that to say at least. Okay, hold on.
Drat. Double drat. Drat. Oh, I never knew dragons were so fast. That's it, I give up. I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
And then he goes into the Crystal Tower, not the Crystal Tower, the Crystal Island place as well. I don't think he can catch up to him. I think he moves too quick and just disappears. Alright, so beyond that, there's not much else. The one thing I want to see if I can do while I'm here is the extra Sparks mission, just because I want to see if I can get anything from doing that, because I don't think I've ever completed the game in this order. Where is it? Up here, maybe? Oh, maybe not. I actually don't remember where it is. So he essentially made a net profit of 0 throughout the events of this game, just because he decided to hoard a dragon egg for himself. Okay. Here it is. I think, no, I have to do the other one first, okay. I think you can glide over here. I think this island always has a chance of spawning an extra life as well. Yeah. I think it's a pretty high chance, if not guaranteed. So yeah, to complete this, you need to get 149 eggs and 15,000 treasure, which is basically everything well, I mean, obviously it's everything I'm missing, but it shouldn't be too much effort to actually manage to accumulate that much. To Evening Lake. You can go directly to the Sorceress's lair? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you could only re-enter it from Midnight Mountain. You can fly directly there. Okay, well. This won't take long. what was it, Lost Fleet and the fireworks place, right? Let's do the fireworks place. They do really weird. All the Agent 9 missions are really kind of weird. They don't play like what you would want or expect them to play like. They play like really weird alterations on first-person shooters, which I guess kind of ties in with the fact that they then made Ratchet and Clank. No, I already have all the gems here. Ninja in a box. Oh, really, asshole. What? Oh, you have to do their mission first. Oh, well, shit. That's a mistake. I kind of don't remember having to do their mission first. I guess I just never postponed it like that then. Okay. Well, that sucks. I think that's the only other thing I can do here is the Lost Fleet level, which I need Hunter for. I think I remember running into that issue where I got Hunter kidnapped, and I couldn't do it first. So we'll do Midnight Mountain again. It's a quick little jog. We'll do his level. I don't like the Agent 9 levels. I think he's a cool partner, just like design-wise and interesting, but I do not at all like the way his levels play. Like this is not a shooter. This is before modern day shooters came out with like Halo and stuff, basically for consoles to like try to innovate. Even then, it wasn't really until like Call of Duty really sort of made the groundwork that all this stuff kind of evolved into what it is till today.
What was that? Did you see a rhinoc?
Absolutely.
I thought...
He's left-handed. Okay, that's interesting. Professor, of course, has mastered instant transmission. Can you strafe all of this? You can. You probably can. Yeah, strafe turns into zoom in, so there we have it. Last time I streamed, I was like, oh, it would be cool if they brought back the strafe. I mean, this is about the closest we're gonna get. Kinda. So basically, he has infinite ammo and his shots ricochet. Okay. Yet. Definitely the lifelong predecessor to Ratchet and Clank by far. Oh, they're red shirts. Okay, well no wonder they can never hit me. I actually don't know if that's the reference that they're trying to make, but it is pretty funny that they also coincidentally have red shirts. That's hilarious, actually. Okay. That's fantastic. Did you get an egg for making it this far? Unfortunately, he doesn't have any melee moves, so you have to shoot everything, even when it's 2 feet in front of you. Okay. Sniper mode, as they called it. What? Oh, okay. I think, is there anything up here? Yeah, I think there's a bubble Or not bubble, a balloon in this room. Yeah. Gives you a gem. You can also jump behind the projector screen, whatever the hell this is. So what's interesting is that this is the professor's lab, apparently, in the old Dragon Worlds. I've never really understood that one too much. It's kind of weird, I guess, for lack of a better word. Okay.
Yes.
Do they fight you much, these birds? There you go. I know you can snipe under that. I like how they do like a very Looney Tunes, like completely plucked
Nice
jump up
working.
once you hit them.
Now I...
So for this, I actually like to go back to the entrance. Mostly because it's the safest. It's also the easiest by which to spot them. So the flying birds actually land in the nest. So you can kind of use that to bait them.
The left...
Okay. It's the bomb dispenser.
Fine.
I think you use these to bust these open. Yeah, definitely I can see how this became the predecessor to Ratchet and Clank. Or well, how it became and how it was. I know the laser will bounce off the water. It does it sometimes, I guess. Depends how the water physics are feeling. Okay. It's almost like James Bond. Wait, how do I already have this egg? What? That's not possible. That's actually not possible. I've never done this level before in this save file. That's a glitch. Right? That is actually not supposed to happen. Yeah, snipe the boats. That's not possible. Well, that's interesting as a glitch. Okay. I'll talk about a modern day game bug. This game is buggy too, apparently. At least only in that aspect. Oh yeah, I think you have to manually throw at these guys. Which is hard because you can't... You gotta like put yourself in place to throw this. Okay, there we go. Snipe them from like super far away. Dude's got the quarterback throw. This is edge camping to the extreme. This other guy can't even find me. There he is. Finally, but it was too late. I think you do have to run back through the level, but oh shit, oops.
Thank you very much for...
You have to actually run through the whole level just so you can get back to the beach, so you can... Yes, you just sit there saying aha the whole time. So you can break open the last metal container. So I gotta go back, get a bomb, go back there, and then I'm done. This is the most dynamic area, I think. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in Agent 9's lab. It says up. Oh, there must be a... Literally just there, so you have to use the Sparks finding code to get it. Yeah, there's one over there too. What? Oh, is there something above? No, I think it's just, that's it. This is just whatever's back at the start of the level, and that's it. This is like an old school style thing too. They literally make you run through the whole level again just to mop up the last little bit of treasure. What? It's interesting. Alright, that's it. Split. Actually, can you leave through the entrance? Yeah, you can. Okay. Anyway. He goes back to Spyro. Wow. Leave the level, yes. That's actually kind of crazy. I never knew you could leave through the entrance like that. Or maybe I did and I forgot. Okay. Well, besides his level, now we can go back to the fireworks factory and actually, you know, progress that. Back in Evening League. Which for him, I think it's... Is it an on-rails segment? No, I think it's just a first-person segment. I think it's every single one of Agent 9's levels. I don't think he has a single normal level where you're just playing as him doing light platforming and shooting. I think every single one of his levels is like a variation on first-person shooting. Which on one hand, he has the least amount of partner levels, I believe, in the game. But on the other hand, they are the most annoying. No, he's in Dino Mines, Fireworks Factory. The Mummy level. I think that's it, actually. I don't think he's in that many. And then his own level, obviously. Is that every helpful side character? Are they only in 3 levels? Maybe they are. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am.
Hey, Spyro! I'm helping a kid called Handle recover some secret rocket plans. The sorceress stole. You know, I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty.
Okay. What's up, dude?
Hi, Agent.
I bet you use your sharpshooter skills to take them out. Remember, circle the shoot and dodge left and right. Triangle into sniper mode. Yeah, see, they make you do this shit. Like I'm playing fucking GoldenEye on the N64. So basically, the controls are all messed up. The controls are basically all messed up is what it kind of boils down to. The predecessor to modern console shooters. So first here from Spyro. So, because you can't aim up, basically those guys on the ceiling will just randomly drop down in front of you. I don't think there's any way for you not to get surprised by them. Which leads to some pretty scary moments, in my opinion. See, I actually would not recommend sniper mode at all. Get the fuck back here. You just need to put as many bullets downrange as bullets, lasers, whatever you want to say. Downrange as possible. You need to shoot as often as possible and as much as possible. Oh, you can jump. Invert you in place, though. Just as Duke Nukem intended. Okay. Yeah, basically like the top-down shooter levels. Your best friend is the ability to strafe. I think the Mummy level is harder than this, but I think the Dynamite level is the worst. Because they only come from one direction. This is actually like a traditional FPS shooter. Oh, shit. The graphics glitched. I thought one of them dropped down in front of me. If you want to scare the shit out of me, I'm sure you did it. Do you feel good about it? Yeah, they drop down, they give you plenty of time to hit them. It's not that much. Okay. What's cool is that if you know the angle, you can probably snipe a lot of these boxes from far away. Unfortunately, the only way to know if there's actually any treasure left is to go back to the entrance, because I think that returns you to third person. Or you might have to leave and then re-enter, but it will return you to third person, and you can check and see if you have any missed gems. Because I might have missed some while doing this. Oh shit. Really? Dude, he did a third of my life for that. Can't hit him. That's actually kind of lucky. Dude literally said, "Say hello to my little friend." Yeah, I think I missed something somewhere. Patty. Are you serious? Why do I not remember this part? Am I on a time limit? How did the whole place get repopulated? Okay, anyway. I don't see an obvious timer, so I guess I'm good to go. Oh, shit. Yeah, they clearly played Doom when they were playing this. Okay, these guys are glitched. That shouldn't happen. This thing. I gotta zoom in on sniper mode just to be able to aim down enough. I got now they're super fast too. Okay, nothing here. Wow. Actually surprised I even dodged that in time. That's that good old emulation at work right there to be able to see them through static environments. I remember this. This is a hard room to break back into because they respawn basically as fast as you can sort of take them out. I think this room, this one might be easier to get if I can hit it in time. The rest of them are not even coming off the ceiling. Okay. Seems like some of them are aware of my existence and some of them just don't care. It's like flat out. Really hit it from here, even though you can. Oh no, I did! Wow, okay, so just one random hit it. And that was good enough. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't the bomb blow up anyway? Treasure. Where? Oh. Flipping through the wall is where. Look how it's ninja exclamation mark. Like it's a surprise that there's a ninja in the box. People who said it. Okay. Oh, fuck. Look at these guys face check you, too. So it's not enough to just get in your face. Wow, okay. What's up, buddy? Yeah, that's why there's no rush anyway, because he blows up no matter what you
Thanks
do.
for rescuing me. You better look after this egg.
Donovan. So yeah, I don't think you can see if you missed any gems. I think you have to, let me leave first. I want to leave and come back. Because I don't think there's that many places where there could be gems missing, to be truthful. Yeah, because I'm not missing any in this part of the level. I just want to enter this really quickly and see if I can. No, you can't see. Oh, and they don't fucking respawn? Are you serious? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm praying for a miracle right now. Ninja HQ. What the hell is Ninja HQ? You're doomed, you're still you're doomed, you're still doomed. So this is a Ninja HQ. And I also did the dragon ones. So I actually don't remember what Ninja HQ is. Does this mission have a third warp point? No, over here is the, this is the dragon's place, right? Where they fly around. Yeah. There's nothing here. Well, the dragons respawn if you want to fight them again. I actually don't know what Ninja HQ is. I thought that was Ninja HQ. I'm trying to charge this guy. I'm trying to charge these guys. That's one of the boxes I missed. Is it to destroy all the boxes that spawn ninjas, maybe? Yep, there you go. I don't think so. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I missed that the whole time.
I think I can...
Take the wrong way around, yeah. You gotta dodge all these Rhinox who know ahead of time where you are. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. I think once you complete this, you get like a supercharged power-up or something, right? To be able to defeat those two. Because it is kind of difficult. Fuck this. He hit me from there. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, well, I'm gonna die. I might as well get as far as I can just so I know what's coming. like for this. I like how it just teleports back in. But you know what? That's good, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to kill him, so it's all good. Okay. Oh, you gotta be. Fuck, man. I was just about to say there's a ninja in the corner, and then immediately I get hit by him. Hello? Okay. I like that homing, but I fired too late. Kinda doesn't really let you fire ahead of time either. Alright, well, I grabbed the egg. Literally did a mad dash to the end. That asshole could see me from up there. Fuck. I should have just flamed him. I gotta go all the way around. Oh no, I start from here. Good. Oh, he can kill his friend. Nice. Is there a guy above? I guess they're not supposed to come down from this way. Shit. I don't know how I still fall for that. Apparently ninjas can dodge flames. Your guess is as good as mine, basically. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Random ninja teleports behind you. You know what? Fuck this. Wow! Okay, I'm fucking around too much. Kill his friend. I did not expect that to actually wombo combo me to death. I think he killed his friend as he jumped down. Treasure I missed. Is it at the start? Yeah, I think it's at the start. So I think all I need to do is go back and do this. Yeah, everyone else I've defeated. I hate this. I need to like get him while he's walking. Yeah, and they hit you instantly and detonate. I need to get him while he's walking, basically. Alright, finally we're done. Yeah, I had no clue this was around the corner. That completely blew my mind. I had no clue whatsoever that this was around the corner. So that's done. So what is it? Lost Fleet? Which for the Hunter mission? I don't know if I want to do that tonight. Let's save. Because I think the most annoying things in this game are probably the Agent 9 levels, the Dino ones, a couple things here or there, and then the boosting challenges, because you really kind of got to do them perfectly. So I might play something else. I don't know. I'll have to think about it for a minute here. So I'll take 5, because it's been about 2 hours, just to really quickly rest my voice, because I kind of, like I said, I rasped it a little too much, and tomorrow I'm going somewhere, so I want to be able to at least talk a little bit. So it's not BRB though, because I'm not leaving. Not at least not yet. I should stream like a Metroid game or something, because I have been in the mood to play a Metroid game. So maybe I'll do that either today or tomorrow, if I even stream. I don't know if I want to stream daily. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of crazy, actually. What I can... There you go. Can you turn this back to cut? Oh, I see. It's both ways. Okay. Well, whatever works, of course. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do the Lost Fleet level, because it's between that or any of the Midnight Worlds and the Speedway stage. Sink the subs 1, sink the subs 2, and then I think there's 2 races. I think the level is pretty simple like that. So I guess I'm gonna do it. It's not awful. It's also not the best thing ever. I like the music for this stage, though. They got a good thing going on with it. Okay, sync the subs, I think. Isn't it up here? No. I think what you're supposed to glide into that mouth. Shit. Okay, well that's not at all what you're supposed to do. I kind of wish they did bring back, like, the spirit orb stuff, so you could kind of naturally regenerate lives. This might be the hardest Spyro to get 99 lives anyway. I know that on the first one it's easy, because if you just play long enough and don't die enough, you'll get 99 lives easy peasy. This one might just be the hardest one to do that in. Well, I burnt my ass, but I made it. I think because I hit one of the teeth.
But easy.
Subs. Compile this sub I bought for scrap. Alright, press X to speed up. Yeah, good luck. Why do I not remember this? I never remember these. Like the end of the game missions. Oh, I remember this now. Like that. Well, I don't think you can pick up gems. You have to come back later and pick them up. What? Literally did a 180. Wow. Okay. He knew he was fucked. He's running back. Okay, one more. It's a pretty bad way to go for the Rhinox, because this is all acid. This is not safe to swim in. Where's the last one? Actually, before I break the last one, I need to bust this open. Okay.
Well, I'll be darned. You got some mean sub
Is there a part 2 to this? Because I think the subs is only part 1. And yeah, what's up? What's good? Yep. I think these actually try to fight back, though. They don't just let it happen. What the hell was that noise? Oh, they dropped mines, that's right. I don't think they fired torpedoes. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense to me than trying to, like, do weird strafing. Really just does not fit the PS1 aesthetic, in my opinion. It's a little before its time, in all honesty. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, you're one-hit knockout.
Well,
Actually, hold on. As long as I bust that before anything. It was like Rogue Squadron. I think you can barrel stuff them, but you gotta be like right on them to do it, obviously. It's not something you can just like free lock on with them. Really? I'm gonna try to stay at the top. If I can stay at the top, all I need to do is just like lightly rotate to them. Maybe this isn't working. Why is this one guy being such a dick about this? That was crazy. That took way too long to get him. Oh, yeah, of course. What? Oh, I broke that myself. Did it get him? I think it did. I just think it didn't make a sound. I wasn't looking at the counter. Okay, I only got 2 more. Part is I have no clue where they are. So like they were like a random lock on. Can they like hide inside of the tunnels? Oh, here's one. They were lenient with that lock on because it stretched pretty far. Okay. Now all I have to do is clean it out. This acid lake is safe for swimming. Alright, Dolores. Of course, for me, all I have to do now is just get all the treasure. And I have to do Hunter's incredibly fun exploration in, what was it, turbo skateboarding? Where you get completely fucked over in lap 1 and you literally cannot win. Back. Wish this did last a little bit longer, but that's fine. So you take damage, or do you die instantly down here? I actually don't know. Probably just die instantly. Probably just assume that there's no way for you to get back in time without dying. I gotta make a lap around the upper part. Just cause. Oh shit. Where's the exit? Oh, well, we're about to find out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you just die instantly. Wow. Okay. Well, I found out anyway. I think you keep all the treasure, though, so it doesn't matter. It's actually probably faster. Well, more wasteful, but faster. I must have been on the other side. It's a damn big area. To, like, give you only 1 power-up to keep you charged. Yeah, I was over here somewhere. Oh, that's it. Okay, we're done. Cleaned them out. Just checking. I just want to make sure. Wasn't too sure about that. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to do a... I didn't want to fall. Well, I mean, I did fall, but I didn't want to fall in the lava. I mean, not that it really made much of a difference. I gotta clean out this part of the map with the invincibility. Oh, come on, okay. With the invincibility pickup. So I'm gonna take this, run this way, and then jump into it. Look how they put barnacles on the side of the ships, too. What? That was interesting, because it was delayed. He didn't even grab, or attempt to grab that one. Now, is there something down there? Yes, there is. Same thing. I forget if these lakes all like link together, or if only some of them do. I think only some of them do. Yeah, I think only some of them do. Can't hurt me. Whatever, I'll figure that one out later. I think you actually have to run back to that area in order to get the gems in that water. Alright, my favorite part of this game are these races. Actually, we're getting his challenges to a race. You should turbo by pressing square. Oh lord, I don't even remember how to do tricks. Try. Okay. Can I restart? Yeah. These dudes immediately kick your ass, which is always good. That didn't count as a trick? Wow, I got robbed there. Fuck. Oh, I hate this. Because I remember you have to be perfect with this. Yeah, fuck this. I gotta get the terrain first. Oh, lord. And then actually do tricks. I think you have to land a trick at every possible opportunity just to have a chance. And every trick you don't do kind of comes back to bite you in the ass. You don't get any points for it. I don't think there's staleness. I think we're good. There's part 2, which is the hard one. Wow, gave me auto boost. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, because I went in the blue, that's right. That's true. Shit. Wow. This is me actually playing a Tony Hawk game. It's also me getting my ass kicked and actually trying to skateboard in reality. Actually, no, there is stamens. I see it. It's not like there's that many tricks you can do. Oliver, may I have some more, sir?
Now that
And fast, you can't defeat all the crabs on the course and still beat me? What? Defeat all crabs, beat them in a 3-lap race. What? Fucking ass, man. Thankfully, it looks like he can also defeat crabs. That's what I'm talking about right there, son. I know he's right on my ass. I can feel it. Crabs and 1 crab left. I think it's up over in here too. Nope. He took the secret way. Okay, so on the 3rd lap, I just gotta go the normal route. You didn't need that? Ah, shit. Hoping I left him in my dust. No, I can hear him. I think I beat him. Yeah. Okay. Barely. At the end, I wasn't even doing anything.
Sheesh. I can't.
I've been practicing the whole time. I thought you were looking for eggs. Okay. Anyway. And Aiden. Mr. Aiden Pierce. Okay, well, one thing left to do. I think you can go up here in white, right? No, you can't. Okay, so the only way that you're able to get any of the gems is by actually doing the course. Not that I'm here for time, I'm here just to complete. Ah, shit, well, there's something up there, so I need to get speed. I didn't know you could go up the mountain like that. So what is it, just the ones at the end? Oh shit. Well, I'd rather grab that and fall off. I don't think you lose a life. Yeah, you don't. I'd rather just grab that so I don't have to ride back around again. Oh shit, I made it, okay. It's not it. I think that's it for this area. Unless there's something back there. I think they're forcing me to complete the map. Which is a little annoying because I don't really need to do this. This is just a race for fun. I just like the skateboarding, but to be honest, I'm not going to lie. A lot of the OG skateboarding, like this is something that was in games in the 2000s. Games don't have this anymore, where they like have the racing components. They don't really do this anymore, unless they're deliberately trying to copy that 2000s feeling. time trials and stuff, you don't really get many platforming. You don't get many platforming games, period, anymore that aren't like Mario, Sonic. Yeah, instant snip. You don't really get anything that's not like Mario, Sonic. It's kind of it. I mean, Crash and Spyro are relevant only for the moment because they're being remastered and, well, I call them remakes because they really are remakes. But sure, if you really wanted to say remasters. They're getting remastered, which is the only reason why they're in the present eye, so to speak, at the moment. In 3 years, unless they announce anything new with them, they'll be gone again. Which is truly tragic. There you go. There's gotta be a way to get there that I'm not aware of. There's like a hole somewhere. Oh. Right here. Well, that would explain a lot. What's up, dude? I remember playing Spyro 2 and seeing him swim for the first time. That was like completely revolutionary in my mind. You have a game that has swimming mechanics. Of course, it was like the first game I played that you actually had to swim. It was the second, or actually it was the second game I played. The first game I played, you couldn't swim because that was Spyro 1. You touch the water, you know, you suddenly just sink. Yeah, it's that one. Higher, no, lower. Well, we just wait for him to come back around at this point. Ugh. Is that it? No, it's also this one. So yeah, these are different ones than the ones I was shooting at before. Randomly busted a crab. Hit right there. Nope, even lower. But one thing I'm kind of bad at is aiming the cannons. Oh, come on. A little bit of fucking credit. Flies right in front of this fucking thing. I can't hit him. Maybe this is it. I'm aiming slightly over him. Yes, okay. Who? Oh. It's right here. If it was a snake, it would have bitten me. Because I saw the sparkle. Is this also this one flying as well? Oh wow. It's cheap. You kind of have to go over there to check in the first place. Yeah, I think I might play something after this. I think I might play something. I might play something different after this. I might mix it up. Play, I don't know, maybe a Metroid game or something. I am glad that I got my PS3 Summit though. Just for old time's sake. 'Cause I was kind of wanting to play this a while back. Let's see. No, way too high. Unless you're not supposed to shoot this in there, and there's a rocket somewhere that I'm unaware of. Can't tell if that worked or not. I think there's a rocket somewhere. I missed. Yeah, I think I'll do something else different after this. Just to kind of mix it up. Maybe something that makes me want to talk less on top of that as well. Just because. It's not over here. I know there's no cannon on the other side. So you can't shoot in there. So I don't think so. No. You gotta aim down a little more. Yeah, they all land in there, but I don't think that counts. I think that ghost just dabbed, by the way. As blasphemous as that is. He actually whiffed that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know where this last rocket is. I might have to come back for this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over here one more time. Just to make sure it's not on it's not anywhere over here. I feel like it is over here somewhere. Like there's a rocket perch that you fire intentionally. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering wrong. Alright, whatever. Shit, okay. I guess I'm finally starting to go crazy. Alright, whatever. No, that's not whatever. Let's try again. I'll do this, I'll save, I'll swap over to something different. At least that way we can play something else. Okay. Oops, that is not safe. I'm missing 19 gems, so they're clearly, it's only in that. It's probably like a couple ones, some twos, and maybe a 5. Maybe a yellow. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta get up and turn this off. Which always goes over well for the capture software, I promise you. It's always a charm and a pleasure. Okay. So if I look, let's see. Can I find my controller? I don't know. It's either going to be between like GameCube or Wii U stuff because I don't feel like playing Fire Emblem Warriors today. At least just awkwardly, just not today. for whatever reason. Even though I'm sworn to complete that game, I would rather not. I kind of, because if I take out Octopath, odds are I will never put it back in, just because I'm lazy like that, and I will never put it back in. So maybe I'll do like Metroid or something easy, something generic. So hold on a second for 2 seconds if I do this. Just so you have something to watch. My favorite part of any stream that I do is this GIF reel. I put quite a good amount of time into making it. So I hope you like it, because I definitely picked the finest of the finest, the most eccentric of the most eccentric GIFs with which to populate it with. I mean, come on. You just gotta give me credit for it. I got Eddie waxing a pig's ass. I got Alex Jones flipping out. Because why not? Let's do, no, I already played Sunshine a bunch. I already played Pikmin to death. Of course, only the finest of the finest make the cut. I actually do have Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning on the GameCube. I'm actually looking at it right now. I thought I didn't have this on the GameCube. I know I have it on Xbox One. Xbox One, the Xbox original. But I actually just, I found it. I'm looking through my GameCube library in the dark. And apparently I do have it. So, I mean, there's that at the bare minimum. Apparently. I feel bad because 2 years ago when I did my streaming and stuff, I did a playthrough of Wind Waker, and then I lost all my save data. It's a horrible fucking thing. And now I don't have the Wind Waker HD gameplay, the Wind Waker HD save file anymore, which kind of sucks because it was a New Game Plus run, and I did all the crazy stuff in it. And it is kind of unfortunate that I did all that, and it just kind of, you know, it's now just lost forever. That is kind of tragic. I mean, but it is what it is. Definitely feels bad, man. What can you do? Such is life. Them's the breaks. Did I beat Pikmin 1? I think I beat Pikmin 1 on stream. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% certain I've beaten Pikmin 1. So I'm not going to play that. Unless anyone particularly ever asks me to play it again. Same thing with Wind Waker, unless people really want that too, because there's literally no reason for me to replay it, unless people really want me to play it again. Oh well, can't change who we are, can't change what we do. Let's boot this sucker up. That's not. That is an Xbox controller. Can't change the people, the kind of people we are. Why is this not registering that it's the... There you go. I was about to say, what the hell are you talking about? Now that's interesting shit. Right? Hold on. Why is this not registering? That is so crazy. So it's not registering my Wii U, which is very interesting, and I'm actually kind of concerned that it's not. Okay, I guess it isn't. Fuck it. Deactivate and reactivate. Yeah, it just comes up as no signal. Well, I'm not troubleshooting this at all, so fuck that. Actually cannot be asked to do that tonight. Boy, does nothing work over here anymore? Well, the Switch works. Well, I guess we're playing something on the Switch then, because I could not get anything else to work to save my life. So, fuck me. Let me put this on. So I'm a dirty liar. And I'm a dirty liar because I'm going to play Fire Emblem. Which is the number one thing I said I wouldn't do, but I'll do it because I really like the game, and I also, there's not really much else I particularly want to play. Of which I'm not going to be up all night anyway, so I mean, I guess there's that. If you really want me to go away, get out your hair. I won't be around the whole night to waste time. Uh-oh. Okay. Had a white screen of doom for a second there. That's equally horrifying. So if you followed my streams, I played this game literally ages ago. And by ages ago, I mean I haven't ever played it since I moved into this room. This is literally what I used to play on my streams every single night. So let me really quickly... oh, wow, I opened up the elements window. Okay. Fuck. There you go. Yes, this is obviously Spyro. Nope, they never updated the picture for this game. That is actually tragic. They never once changed it on Twitch. Feels bad. If you like Fire Emblem, you get fucked royally. They never changed the picture of this game when you try to stream it. It's just an unknown picture. They never changed it. Did I clear this map completely? Where's the level 80 battle? Or did the level 80 battle not appear? Or is there not a level 80 battle on this map? Yeah, maybe I cleared this map. Yeah, see, some of this, I don't really remember what I was doing at the time. Because a lot of this I did way back in the day. I know that's the end of that. So what else is there? I cleared that map. Together to the end, did I clear this? Yes, I did. Oh, but I got an A rank. Oh, what the hell happened? Fuck that. I gotta get an S rank. I don't even know if S ranking everything gives you anything good. I just know that S ranking isn't that difficult. So I wonder if what I got an A rank in. Probably not enough kills, because that's the number one thing I always seem to fail at. Because there's not enough kills for me to get an A rank. What is within the heart? Oh, I think because you have to use whatever characters are important to that story. So what is it? Minerva. Oh, fuck. I haven't played this game in forever. Do we have an allied commander? I actually don't know. Okay. Camilla. We'll do whatever she does. I play as Navarre. And I think that's it, right? And then Takumi. Okay, sure. Whatever. Sure, whatever works. I don't really need to play this on a TV either. I could play this on my monitor, but once again, it is what it is. Nothing I could do. I'm not gonna whiplash this back. There we go, that's the combo I liked. What's the combo? It's 15 minutes, 2,000 KOs, and 80% damage is pretty hard to reach, period. Like, even on a bad day. Unless it's a certain type of map, like, 80% damage is pretty hard to reach, like, at all. Okay, so actually what I'll do is I'll do this. If I'm not playing like Spyro or a PS3 game, there's no point why I should play it on the television, because it kind of just is extra eye strain. Just because. Actually, 80% might actually be slightly hard because these guys are level 80, but I shouldn't be getting hit too much. Now, I guarantee you there's something nasty they do for this particular mission for some reason. Absolutely, Navarre. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. His is from the center, that's right. She appeared as part of a what? A promotion? I guess I gotta figure out what HDMI cables the Wii U and the Wii are hooked up to. Okay, so it says there's one more monster attacking her. No clue. So what I'll do is I will have... Where's Takumi? Let's have Rowan defend her. Let's have Camilla fight Anna. Because I have Iote's Shield, I think it's called. So I'm good for that. It's a good question. I actually like crossover games. Actually, me and my friend, Mr. Jimmy Soundwave, you might want to check him out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jimmy Soundwave, so he gets a free shout out. Him and I were actually discussing that a Final Fantasy Warriors would be pretty lit, especially since the latest Dissidia kind of isn't doing really anything. I thought that would be actually pretty cool. Because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, although I've never streamed any Final Fantasy game that wasn't 14, just because. And I kind of think that would be pretty nice. I don't know if that's going to open from the front or the back, so I'm not going to do anything. I think that would be pretty interesting at the very least. Okay, here we go. I think he opens from behind. She literally pierced through. How much damage am I at? Only 13. Okay. I think it's the total of all of your party members, if I'm not mistaken. I think specifically it has to be the total of your party members' health. I think that's what the cheese was, is you bring someone like Frederick and you give him the HP boost, and he sets that cap so high, you pretty much have no wiggle room to fail. Okay, I have to play as Azura. I don't know why I'm getting stuck here. Okay, I remember why this is tough. I think it's because I'm not really using people that excel at this. I should just use Navarre for everything. And not Azura. Why did I ever like Azura? Yeah, fuck it. I just kind of let Minerva do whatever she wants. There you go. I think I need someone who can heal as well. And I don't have any characters that are really designated healers. So let's... I think I removed that skill off of almost every character I use. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone can I command AI to heal? Sage. No. I think I took that skill off of everyone because there's really no point for it. You don't really need the ability to heal multiple teammates because generally you kind of kill everything before it becomes an actual threat to your party. Like if you move fast enough, because you get basically Muso supers for virtually doing nothing. Like as you see, I basically swept an entire fort for doing almost nothing. So this is, you pretty much don't need to ever heal anyone. How much trouble is she in? Yeah. Does he not? No, I took it off of him. Does Minerva have it? Yeah, I don't have heal others. I need to actually do that. So, you know what, if I even fail, it's not that bad. Because I'm almost going to hit the S rank. So what is the victory on this map? I don't think I don't think Anna has anything to do with it. Have her do this. Oh, that's a great clip, by the way. Actually, remember, he has, Garnif has the best defeat quote, but Navarre is just the best character overall in the game. Who is struggling over here? Oh, because Anna's attacking my forts. What the fuck? Okay. We don't need it. We can hold off without it. I'm just gonna do this. I gotta push Camilla out the way. And again. It's unfortunately the problem with these types of games. Once you get to a certain level, they basically become cutscene games. Okay, sure. %. Okay. We can actually finish the mission, I think, right now, right? I don't know if they summon Velazark. Because we're good on everything. So why didn't I get an S rank on this before? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I get the feeling at this point they're not going to release the villains. I think part of the reasoning is that the villains are just reskins, but they are just reskins of Tome users, basically, though. That is actually completely correct. As I talked to someone in the Fire Emblem Warriors Discord, I was like, you know, that is kind of lame. If you did play Fire Emblem or Hyrule Warriors, and you know that's something that you got out of it. Okay. How do you, heal? Okay. Same thing for Azura. Because now, what's her name? Anna's going for my base, so I kind of actually need to not let her do that. What happened to the Anna that was over here? Hold on. I guess Azura finally defeated her. I guess. Oh, yeah, you do have to fight Velazark. Okay, well, I gotta defeat him quickly. I shouldn't have gone this way. Need to actually defeat some grunts. There we go. They didn't refill my meter. I think once you get to a certain point, your meter doesn't refill. Yeah, here she is. What is this shit? Nope. Gonna dump all my Muso just so I can finish him off really quickly. Same thing. The music never started up, by the way. I think it just did. I think I literally pushed it so hard. Right? No, maybe I ran out of time. Maybe I took too long. There we go. Just farm this. Done. If only Fire Emblem actually went like this, where Navarre just cleans house with everyone. I think the last thing I need to do is level Corrin to level 80. I think that's the other thing that I was trying to do, was to level Corrin so I could actually do his story. Yeah, because I did that easy. It was the first time I played this game in about a year. Or not a year. More like a couple months. I played Hyrule Warriors recently. So that should be everything for this, right? S ranks from everything. Yeah, S. So the only thing else to do is just to do other various things. I think I did Hero Challenge, right? I didn't complete the map. I think I beat it, but I didn't 100% it. Because I don't think there's much else to do on it. The Interspace, level 80 Arena. And what's this? Rendezvous Disruption. So before I do that, if I really quickly go to camp, do the same thing for Corrin until he's level 80. I just need him to not die if I do this mission. Where is he? Corrin is a base game character. Oh, I basically have him there. All I need him to do is survive in the mission. I don't really need him to do much else, I don't think. So if I do this... who was I upgrading? I feel like I was upgrading people in particular. I think namely Azura. Aegis, Draco Shield, decreases damage the Vanguard receives on Para, reduces damage from bows, tomes, and stones. Iode Shield. Is there anything even effective against her? I don't think anything's particularly effective against her besides axe users, but it's not really that much of an issue. The weapon triangle is kind of null. You don't really need to care about that. Everything costs Xander stuff. Was it Ryoma? Tarasu. Ryoma, 10 Ryoma headpieces. They drive a steep bargain, man, just to even try to upgrade people. So it's a stun gauge for somewhat longer. Yeah, unfortunately, because you can't deploy these units, farming Iago, Garnef, and any of their items is really annoying. Because you can't force them to spawn off the farmable maps. Which is unfortunate. Because it's actually the one time I would want to do that. Oh god, I have to do an arena map. Perhaps the worst type of map in the game. Okay. Azura and Navarre, see, the thing about this is maybe I should give Azura the team-up abilities, because depending on how you do this, it's either really good to have 2 different units or really bad. Because people can only use 1 weapon in this game, irregardless of what they would normally be able to use. Usually the My Avatar units are the only ones that get penalized by that. But some other units, like Camilla, can use tomes, but she can't in this game. She only uses axes. Okay, gotta like that so far. But yeah, as I was saying, the Final Fantasy Muso game would actually be pretty lit, because there actually are enough creatures that it would not necessarily be the same sort of a deal. Like, my thing about this game is that with all the source material it has, it doesn't really take advantage of a lot of it. Like, there's some games that are completely omitted from this game. Some characters. I think they should have done more, is basically what I'm saying. Because they didn't really include anything about the Sacred Stones, you know? Could have had a couple characters from the Sacred Stones, especially for the base game. You could have had a character like Ephraim, who I believe is a lord that uses spears, which is pretty good, because that's kind of unique. There aren't a lot of spear-using lords, because usually the lord class generally uses swords. Now, in later Fire Emblems, you can totally have people cross-class into something that uses axes, but, you know, not this time around. I love how this still bugs out the fucking camera. It, like, completely weirds out the camera for Navarre to use this move. Okay. I don't know why I would never not use Navarre. Now, apparently Lyn is basically a version of Navarre for the base game. I'm not sure what her differences are. Wow, I'm mad that I actually hit Tiki from all the way over here. Okay, well, he's hurt, but he didn't die, which means that someone's about to spawn in. Yeah, Tiki's using medicine. I think Azura is just basically watching Navarre murder everyone in the arena. Very simple. Like, I'm not even letting her bounce to hit the ground. She could never do her invuln stand-up. I love the customized ones. They're probably the best. See, because the voice acting in this game is very good. They could do a lot of cool stuff. Just in general. with this game in general, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They could do a lot of cool stuff, because they could have brought a lot of characters from other games. But I feel like they kind of adopted the very age-old method of dropping DLC for a game. They just had a couple expansions, a couple new maps, a few characters, and they kind of dipped. They were out. Probably because this didn't do Hyrule Warriors numbers, but it is what it is. I love the game irregardless. I just wish they had that extra touch. I think I got her in it. Could have had Alm in this game as well, because that was new at the time of the game coming out. Was what was it? Valencia, I think, was either new or was going to come out, or it had come out earlier that year, I think, maybe. That would have been pretty nice. Now that we basically know this game isn't getting anything new, which is kind of disappointing. It's a little sad, because, you know, a series as long and as storied as Fire Emblem, they have the potential to throw in a lot of cool stuff. Also, I do see the black border. I will fix that in a second. How am I doing on health? 7%. Okay. I'll fix the black border right after this. I don't want to use too much because I want to make sure I have enough for the later rounds. So I won't have to use the same move like that over and over. Okay. Lyn is a... what was it? Blazing Blade? Fire Emblem 2002? Whichever one came before Sacred Stones. Which I do own on the Wii U. I gotta figure out what the fuck happened with my Wii U, that it can't register the HDMI. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna have a cutscene here in a second. So Leo shows up of all fucking people? That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Bald-faced lie, whatever. Alright. Can't believe you saved me, dead. Dad! No, fuck that. Too much shit going on. It would have been nice if, like, they had the Hoshido units look like the Hoshido units and not just be called them. You know, just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because Hyrule got that treatment. You got units from all different ages and stuff. Here you kind of got we made a Muso Nintendo game before, and we wanted to make a second one, but we put less work into it, kind of. Although they do have some nice features, I do like some of the different things. You know, I think Fire Emblem kind of fits more with the Muso formula than Hyrule. I think that just in general, those two go along a lot better. There you go. I think ordering your teammates is a lot better in this game as well. Okay, I'm good. I want to count first before I leave. What's the 6th battle for this? Female Robin and 2 sages. Okay. No, see ya. That was easy. I mean, to be fair, Navarre is my highest level unit at level 110, which is 30 levels over this level. But even yet and still. Also, yet and still, there's Fire Emblem games released in America that didn't get any coverage in this game. Ike is completely absent. This is the first time I got those as a reward. Ike is completely absent. Sacred Stones is basically absent. Ellawood, Ellawood, Hector, and Lynn are absent. And actually, Lynn is in the game. I'm sorry, that's a bold-faced lie. That's another one. Rendezvous Disruption. Doesn't that mean I have to stop them from reaching a certain point? Otherwise, they get more powerful. Which is what I excel at, obviously. Absolutely.
How's this? Let's go.
I think after this I might stop for the night. Just because I've been talking a lot. And I'm trying to talk a little.
This kind of thing is starting to bore me. Don't panic. We've done this 1,000 times before.
Yeah, I'm sure we have. Oh yeah, Crumbs and Smash. Merry Christmas. You people actually memed it into existence.
Thank goodness.
All units, advance.
Smell corn.
Mission starting. I've received a report. The mission starting.
Where is it? Where's the forward cap? No, it's a Fafnir.
I like these rocket margins. This isn't working. I must do something.
I don't think I'll be able to get that last one. Because I kind of have to devote 100% of my effort. Yeah. It's whatever. Oh shit, I got Frederick out here? Oh, I didn't deploy any units.
Are you sure?
Oops. It deployed the default units because I didn't select them, because my last mission I could only take 2. Oops.
Let's take him out with a bang. That didn't go too well.
Who? No, you're not. The fuck are you on? Plus, swords beat axes, so she's definitely screwed. What happened? Frederick fell immediately, by the way. Okay. So I'm not playing on fucking competitive, or what is it, what's the classic mode? Forget that. Frederick fell immediately.
If I were you, I'd leave before I take my final blow.
To be fair, it's because I think he's only like level 30. And that's being generous, by the way. Well, what's happening up there? Up that 14th, okay.
Got an injury.
He filled a sorcery, he didn't even fall Alyssa.
What do you want? I'll defend this fort.
He never even said a defeat quote yet.
That didn't go too well.
I think for the Pegasus users, I have to all farm their reputation with Minerva so they can get Io's shield. What the fuck? Yo, they deployed everyone who's awful at this on my fucking team. Put her back. She might not even make it out. I gotta check that. I don't know why I didn't check it. It's a bad habit. They deployed 4 of the Scrub Squad. Actually, I think my Crom and my Lissa are good. They're pretty high level by comparison.
No, I think our target's in danger.
What am I looking for? 2,000 KOs. 1% damage even with a KO. I think it's only if you're controlling them too, maybe. Maybe it's only playable characters. I don't know. It's some weird damage calculation.
Fort is ours.
Damage calculation, health calculation.
That didn't go too well.
Oh fuck, she's going for the allied base. I like how this insta-gibbed her, by the way.
You may use that sword however you see fit.
Okay, done. Didn't even get to finish what she was saying.
I must find shelter.
1 KO. 1 KO on my awakening. That's a good use of it, right? Okay, I got refilled it a bit.
I see enemy reinforcements.
This is Castle Sol, right? Oops, oops.
The mission started.
This is Hoshido's castle. Alright, easy.
Try again. How dare you try the best? You did well. Ace.
I don't know. They made this guy a killing machine. I think that's why I want to upgrade Lynn next. I want to do a lot of characters. Obviously, I want to, you know, be able to play as everyone in the game. I think the Pegasus Knights are the weakest, though. I'm not going to lie. And, like, by comparison, I didn't expect every character to get in at all. You know, every major character even at that. But I did expect a little more. I'm not going to lie. I expected at least all the localized ones to get some love. Maybe they show off a couple non-localized ones, too. I thought that would be pretty cool. That would be reasonable, I think. You know, have maybe a season 2 if you need to do that.
On to more important things.
Who am I defeating now? Oh, Crom is fighting him, that's why. Crom is getting his ass kicked. Oh, I think Crom was holding her back from going to the allied base. Okay. That was good. It was just the Shadow and the Maniquettes. Okay.
Someday, we won't have to fight like this.
If I were you, I'd leave before I take my final blow.
I wonder what happens if you don't have Celica unlocked. Does she still appear on this stage?
That's because I will not lose.
Sure. Open the door. I won't lose.
That didn't go too well.
Oh, this is the Nori Enforcer. What? Okay, whatever. Sure.
Fort is ours.
And insta-give. Look at that health bar, dude. Dead. So clearly there's something more to the mission.
You're so strong. Try again.
Mission complete.
I mean, I guess to be fair, Hyrule Warriors had the same problem, I think, at launch. It only focused on like 3 major Zelda games. Of course, Velazar gets summoned to the battlefield. Why did I expect
Mission
anything less?
started. We've got a new objective.
Why would Corrin summon Velazar? Why would the Allied commander flee? Who the fuck is going to him? Alright, just to be on the safe side. What is his health? I can't even see because they're on him. That's interesting.
What is it?
Yeah, he's fine. I think just in case I didn't defeat them. So here's what I'll do. I don't even need Azura to take down literally the God Dragon, and Crom can just heal. Good.
Uh-oh. Looks like I didn't think this one through.
By the way, I think my awakening is going to run out right now. Yep.
That's what you wanted.
Defeated. No, okay.
I'll do it.
Easy. I defeated both Corrin and the final boss in the same awakening. That's it. Okay.
Well done.
I don't fight.
Elite Lance, Elite Bow. Pretty sure I've gotten all these before, but whatever. Maybe I haven't. Not like I played this game recently, so who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
I like those results.
There's nothing to fear with your strength on our side.
Okay. Is that it? There really isn't anything else for this map? Oh no, wait, we're gonna get space-time distortions, right? Oh no, that's literally it for this map. That's it. Alright. So the only thing else is Grief, Land of Gods, and Cold Reception. I think, isn't Cold Reception supposed to happen before Grief? Right? Because Cold Reception is still when he's still working for Nor, I believe. And Land of Gods is from Revelations, because I think Sakura is the first person you recruit there. Okay. Okay, and then that's it. These are the only DLC for the game. So I think everything else besides this one mission on the path is yours I've done. And the reason why I think I haven't is because I need to use Liana, Rowan, and Corrin only, if I'm not mistaken, if I look. Which means I actually need to start leveling with them. Or at least farming money. Yeah, I was right. You can only use these three. It would literally just be Rowan carrying, because neither Liana nor Corrin have any good skills, because I never gave them any good skills. So that's why I haven't done it yet, because literally I would have to completely rely on them doing the right thing. Which means I need to go back to farming mission, what is it, 19? Mission 20? Which I really don't want to do. Which is why I'm in no hurry to do this, just to complete this one map. Because I have Anna. I think I have all the characters at this point. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm going to call it here. Because I know it's 30 minutes shorter than last time, but I don't want to run my voice into the ground before tomorrow when I'm actually going to need to use it. So, I want to thank everyone that showed up tonight, first off, because I appreciate that. This is going to get uploaded to my YouTube channel immediately after. Literally after I press stop streaming in general. And yeah, I will probably try to stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. But in any event, appreciate it, you guys. Take it easy. Take it easy. Good God. Because... oh, fuck it. I ain't gonna find that fucking sound clip. Forget it. Good night.